Oh, hello and welcome back. Monday morning again now. We're just out doing our checks on this cold, foggy morning. Just making sure everything's still good to go. We're heading up to Ord's Barrow in Furness this morning from Doncaster. Just come past 3:30 this morning. We've got an 8 o'clock booking up there, so we've just got this empty 20 footer on at the minute to go load up there once we've done our checks and get on the way. So I'll get these checks done, I'll finish with a little bit of paperwork off and we'll get on the road. We're on our way back for another week. Hope you all had a good weekend. If you're new to the channel and it's your first time watching this video, please subscribe. We're posting videos almost every single day on this channel now, and we're really trying our best to get as better quality content out as we can every day. It's trucking. I try and film every day. Well, I film every day that I do. It depends what work I'm doing for that nature of the day, how much I film, and we go from there. And these cameras aren't panning around this morning. Difficult. Just what you need. We're around. They're meant to pan round these cameras so you can see. If you've been around for the channel a while, you know that they don't always do that on this DAF. They just decide not to. Departure system malfunction warning. It's a cold one this morning. I don't think this truck likes the cold overly too much. It throws up quite a few error messages. So we're 158 mile away from this job at the minute. It's got us there at 7 o'clock. We're booked for 8 o'clock. So we've got that hour leeway that I like to keep. Just getting the truck up to temperature. We'll go straight up A1 this morning, cut across M62, over Pennines, up the M61 from Manchester up towards Bolton Way and that, and then straight up the M6. Just get off past Carnforth and then we'll go down the little lip. That's Barrow in Furness, and then we're at the job. Should be a nice simple morning this morning, and we are bringing this box once we are loaded back down to Leeds. It's loading playground equipment is this, that's something different. Keeps it interesting, and then we'll see where the rest of the week takes us. Last week were a bit of a shorter week. We'll hope we get a bit more luck this week with how the work falls and how Freightliner is, but for now we'll get on with some miles and get up towards Barrow in Furness. A bit of fog this morning on the go. You didn't really realise it until you get into the street lights just how foggy it actually is. It keeps coming in patches though. Just hoping we can make it over north of Manchester before we get any traffic build up. I think we should be good from then. Once you sort of get on the M61 and start heading north and you get past Skemersdale on M6, you've only really got Morecambe to deal with. After that it's usually plain sailing, which is happy days. Well, we're happy at that. Obviously I've moved cameras around, so I think you might be picking up the glare in the screen from one of them. I maybe look at turning it back in off on it, or something like that, front camera or something, but we'll see how bad it is. Just thought I'd try a new angle for the video, because it's always got the screen in front of it in top corner where we usually have it, so I'll just put it in a more of a convenient place. And I've got a new microphone as well, which is why I'm wearing my baseball hat. I can have it clipped to the side of it, then it just makes it easier. It's easier to clip to than trying to clip to my shirt and all that lot. At least we're getting quiet roads while light starting this time of the morning. It's light starting early because you get a good couple of hours of quiet roads where you can, you know, take an easier drive. It's been a while since I've done an early start though. Usually it's been later ones at the minute. It's very nice to have a later one, or earlier one, sorry. So I don't know how long we're going to be loading up here with this playground equipment. Your guess is as good as mine on that. It's only a couple of ton that's going in it, but you know, it's playground equipment, it's usually light, so it might be quick, it might be long, we don't know until we get there. Looks like it's just some, literally, shed up at Sidert Road, up off at Main Drag, up a narrow road. So that'll be interesting to see what that turns out like. We've been in worse, I think, and we'll probably go in worse again. It doesn't look that bad, it's literally 30 seconds off of the I think it's the 590 up there or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. So it looks alright to get to. It's a big yard, they've got lorries in it on Google Maps, so you know we can get in and spun round. So hopefully we get up there and sorted okay. Oh, we made it up here 1.1 mile away actually. I'm going to say 1.4, but we passed that. I don't know how much video I'll put in before for the journey up because it's going to 90% of it's pitch black. But I'll definitely put a lot more in on the way back down because it's starting to get a bit lighter now and a bit greener. So my sat nav wants me to turn at the second junction for this, but I think we'd be better off with the first one. Just through, it's straight up that road then. We're not messing about with coming past all houses and that. I did have half an hour break on the way up. I stopped, had half an hour. Resets my working time. So we've just come up to 7:30 now, booked for 8 o'clock. Can't grumble at that. So we are turning, not here, just further on. Oh, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. It is this one. Don't look right, but I think it's going to be better than whereabouts it's going to take us if not. Is he letting us go? Oh. There we go. We're up. I never saw him flash. Don't know if he did or not, but he just slowed down. So, right, we're up here now. I've got some new matting down in driver's footwell, and it's a bit too thick. You can't get accelerator pedal down all the way. So I might have to swap that out again, like when we get to this job. It's just here now across this little cricket green. So I'm saying I think this is what better way to come in than to come the other way. Playdale Playgrounds or something like that. I'm sure it's just here. I can see its sign actually, yeah. Where that bloke with digger is. So we're straight over. Yeah, it would have come from that way. It'd have been an absolute pain by the looks of it. I can see lads in the warehouse. My camera still don't pan round even though I've had engine off for half an hour. And this lad might be for me. So we'll stop here and see where he wants us. Is he putting up pedestrian access? Morning.
Hello.
How good are you?
I'm a bit busy in the morning.
Yeah.
When you get a chance, mate, if you reverse back up,
Yep.
we'll get the ramp out.
Okay.
You're back onto the ramp and that for us.
Yeah. No worries. Spot on. He wants us to back round. And then they'll get the ramp out. Get it one round now. Why not? Watch out for that sign that he's just put down. We'll get it round with ease. There's loads of room. He says. Yeah, she's coming. He's coming round. Good sensors on these trailers. Give it a shunt. It's not my trailer that's beeping, it's forklift anyway. I thought it were me. Like I said, they'll get ramp out in a minute, so if we just sort of get up tight against this wall and shrink it back, they'll get that ramp out then. So if we sort of wait here, and I'll go get this trailer sorted and we'll go get loaded. And we are out of here. Just pulled off now, just come 25 past 9. We just spoke with the office. It says they've got a little bit of work out of Freightliner Leeds, like going northeast and over to Seaforth Way, so they'll try and get me something like that to keep me moving. I've asked for a 1 o'clock VBS because we need a break on the way down. I've had that half hour on the way and I've just had it on POA then, just so it keeps the working time low, but it don't class as a break, so we still need a break for a 4.5 drive. So we'll get on way here, do 20 minutes or so heading back towards M6 and find a lay-by to put it in. It's a busy road this now. Try and go here after this one. There we go. We're out. We are out. It's only light, so it's all playground equipment. It don't weigh out. It don't weigh a lot. So yeah, with a bit of luck they might get us some up to everything. If it's running to Newton Aycliffe or something like that, it gets us away, doesn't it? And we know it's quiet up there. It'll be 12 hours for today, but we'll see how traffic goes. Plus we know what Freightliner's been like. I probably spent best part of 20 hours in there last week, so we'll get on the way now. We'll try and get some scenery on the video as well up here. It looks nice up here. It's nice and fresh is that wind, and we'll crack on down to Freightliner. Well, here's hoping my sat-nav's wrong. It's saying this is a 150-minute delay in this, but Matrix aren't saying that. Matrix is saying 20, but you know they can tell lies at times as well. With a bit of luck, we should only be 20-30 minutes. That's what the Matrix say. They say 20 minutes, so we're doing so well. I phoned the office, they say it looks like 20 minutes because it doesn't look that much. Literally, it's 5 miles queue. It's, you know, it'd be absolutely gridlocked here now if it were a 150-minute delay like it's saying. So I think we'll just commit and just stay in it. There's a road closure. If you go on to 627, it's saying that's shut there, so it's trying to take me through a weight limit. It's diversion. So we'll see how we get on, because I think diversion route's going to be getting off at M60 anyway. So we're about 2 miles to that, so we'll see how it develops. Hopefully it picks up a little bit. I can't see it happening though. Not by then anyway, but we'll see how we get on. There's no what we can do about it. We're just sat in it now. We're just queuing. Been a while since I've been stuck in a big traffic jam anyway. But we'll see how long it takes. I've had no through for a job yet. Coming to 12:10. We're 42 miles away. So it should be alright for a VBS if we can get a decent run round in here. But we'll see. We will see. So they say this is down to cows on the road. Is this? Which is why it's so quiet the other way at times as well. Now they shut it both ways for now, or half an hour ago. So we have been given another job. We're going down to Doncaster after this, apparently, at minute. We've got to pick one up out of Haywoods, an empty 20 doors to cab for a scrap site in Doncaster into Eyeport. But I think that's looking unlikely. Job's for 2:10. It's not looking likely at the minute. It's 12:38 now. We've moved VBS to 2 o'clock because we're not going to make it for 1 o'clock. You know, what can we do? What can we do? They have stopped paying nights out around Doncaster for us, so if we run out of time there, I don't get my night out now. So we'll see what we can do. I think it probably get took off us because I've got till 6:30. I might not even have time to load it because we're going to need a break. We've got 2 hours 43 left. We're still 47 miles, well 43 I think it was, miles away from the job at Freightliner. Plus we've got to get in Freightliner, and you know it was like that there last week. We were nearly 2 hours every time to get a box off. But we'll see. Hopefully we can start moving soon and see where we are properly from there, but we'll find out soon. Well, that's been a drive down. Took over just over 3 hours of driving anyway. From once pulled off a break, it's been about 4.5 hours. We're just coming up to 2:20 now. They've changed jobs about, I believe. We're going to be getting one out of Gold Star at Leeds to take to Newell and Wrights at Rotherham. Our job for the morning is out of Eyeport. I don't know what it is yet. They haven't sent anything through as far as I am aware. We'll find out when I get here. I'll drop them a message to send the notes through. So it looks like we might be parking on the industrial estate tonight potentially. It all depends on what turnaround we can get in here and which site we go to at Newell and Wrights. That is the other deciding factor, but we're just coming down here now. Watch out for on this bend. They could take all trees out in the middle there, surely. It made life so much easier for us. But we're coming down now. Get this off. I don't know what it's like inside. They said that they're not sure what it's like in here. If it's so like last week, we might not even met Rotherham tonight. Well, they're not queuing down the road anyway at the minute, so that's a bonus. That is a bonus. fact, there isn't anyone queuing. Well, there's no one queuing inside for heavy lifter. We might be straight in and out. Well, I'll go pull up here and get the trailer ready so they can just lift this straight off once we get in. And then we'll see what it's like in here. We're just in Freightliner now. They just said out of Tinsley. They're both Tinsley technically. So yeah, they just sent the jobs through, so I'll get an empty out of Gold Star to take down to Newell and Wrights, and then they sent the one for tomorrow over, but they want me to try and drop it in there tomorrow. Oh, I've done it before. Whoop. We've got 7:30 Bradford in the morning. They want me to try and drop it in there. So they'll have something else planned for us tomorrow, but sometimes they take them in this place in Bradford and you can drop them, and sometimes you can't, so we'll play that by ear. It doesn't look too bad in here at the minute. We should hopefully be out of here fairly quickly, and then we'll see what it's like round at Gold Star. It is quiet though around here today, for wagons anyway. It is what it is. I'll probably, like I say, we need a break anyway, so it's going to be 3 o'clock before we get out of Gold Star. We'll have a break, need 45 minutes when we get out of there. Trying to think where it's best to have it though. I'll decide that when I get box on, and then we can head down towards Newell and Wrights and then see how long we are in there getting the box off as to where we park for the night. So we'll go get this off, get round and get a box on, and then start making my way down towards Newell and Wrights at Rotherham. Alright, we've just had our break now. Round at pretty much Northern Containers. Northern Containers is just here on our right. We spoke with the office, come up with the best plan of what we can do to keep everyone happy, because obviously they don't like us parking in lay-bys and industrial estates. So we've said we will go park at Woolly Edge and get a box off in the morning. We're then round to Highport to pick one up for Bradford in the morning for 7:30. So I'll probably start about 3:30 in the morning, something like that. Get down to Newell and Wrights, get this empty off, and then crack on with the rest of the day from there. So we've just come up to 5 to 4, hoping we can save a 15 by getting parked up in time at just watching getting out of here. Get up on curb, there we go, we're through. Yeah, hoping I can get parked up in time to save a 15. If we get parked up by 4:30, we'll save a 15-hour day then for some point in the week. So that is the plan at the moment. Because I could get a box off tonight, but it's just parking on an industrial estate, and it's just potentially causes more problems. So we'll go to Woolly Edge, keep everybody happy, and we'll go from there. Get straight into this tunnel, under bridge as well. Look at that. This doesn't happen often. Yeah, it's just an empty MSC box that we've got on now, a 20-footer. The one that we pick up for tomorrow though, they want us to try and drop it there at site. It's one we do regular, we do it nearly every day, and it takes 5-6 hours to tip. So if they let us drop it, we can run back over and pick up an empty trailer. But then I think we're just going to be shunting empty boxes for a while, annoyingly, out of Northern Containers into Freightliner in Leeds, which, you know, it's not ideal, but working it. I suppose they can't have it always, but they said they might try and get me on a job to load and go over to Seaforth, in which case we can load it, run it over, break my back getting up this hill. Yeah, get it loaded, get it off at Seaforth and get parked up in Burtonwood or something like that, then I'll run back to Leeds for a 15-hour day. But it's all up for debate. It all depends on how it falls, I suppose, and whether we can even drop it in the morning when we get to site in Bradford. That is the question, but we'll find out when we get there, won't we? So we'll crack on to Woolly Edge and get parked up. There we are, coming down to Woolly Edge. It only took 17 minutes to get here driving, but I knew I'd probably need half an hour before I got here, so I thought I'll have 4:45. It covers my back then, gives me a clean card for it. Let's take a 15 more minutes. Just 10 past 4. Looks like it might be colder tonight. It's only 10 degrees a minute. See if we can get in. Should be able to. It's 10 past 4. Whether we can get a good spot though, that's the problem. That is the problem. So ideally we want one that we can just get straight out of, but it doesn't look like it because they've all parked at the back as well. Oh man. We'll have a look around this way first. We can always loop back. Yeah, it's just parked at the back of it, aren't it? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Just perfect. Couldn't have worked out any better, could it? Yeah, we'll take that. Just back it up now. Once brakes release. There we go. The lines aren't straight in here at all though. Not to worry, we're in. I think that'll do us. Yep, that'll do us, we're in. Oh, in for the night. Turn that front one off now. So yeah, we'll save a 15 today. We'll get parked up now. We'll have 11 off, probably start about 3:30 again. Aim to get down to Newland Rights for about 4:30, something like that from here then. Hopefully box straight off, round to Hyport. If we're leaving there for 5:30, we'll should easily get to Bradford, barring any disasters on the road. So I'll get off and end this video and I'll go get booked in here and get settled for the night. I've just got tomorrow's video to finish editing, so I won't be doing much exciting tonight, and then it'll be to bed to get ready for the morning. So I will see you all in the morning.